Hi guys, and hello to a very important edition of the vlog. Today is Pip's first birthday.
Happy birthday to Pip. Happy birthday to Pip. Happy birthday, dear Pippin. Happy birthday to Pip.
12 months old. How good's that? So we've got her a little treat. It's not a cake, it's not anything weird, it's just some dog food with a candle on the top. So we've had a nice walk this morning and potted around, and we'll take her for a nice little walk this afternoon. But wow, where did that time go? We got Pip last July, I think, so wow. Not even a year we've had her yet, but it seems like a lifetime. In a good way, Pippi. So there we go, Pip is 12 months old. I took a picture of Pip every week from the day she was born up until about 20 weeks. So if I can get those pictures in the video, here they are in sequence. Absolutely fantastic. She's a great dog. Here's a few clips of some of the training that I've been doing with her and her current status, and answering some of the questions that you guys had with regards to Pip and regards to Springer Spaniels in general. So I hope these tips help.
Now, Springer Spaniels, as you know, do take quite a bit of training, and aside from me breaking my lens the other week, a lot of the time when Pip was a pup was spent training her rather than filming her, because you've got to watch her all the time. But now she's 1 year old, it's a bit easier to film and watch what she does. So I'm just going to show you what we've been working on really over the last 6-7 months, which is basically just left and right and come and sit and stay, and a little bit of retrieving work, which she still thinks is a bit of a game, but we're getting there. And I think she'll be a great retrieving dog in another 4 or 5 months. I'm gonna go that way, get on. Oh, and the other thing I should mention is I've trained Pip to the whistle, so she'll sit and stay and various different bits of things. The reason I wanted to do that is because your voice only travels so far, so if they do go a long way and they get a scent and they're not under your control, then a whistle should get their attention from a lot further distance to bring them back. So that's why I trained her to the whistle. So if we do 2 hoots, she should come. Very good. So the trick with the whistle is to get their attention, which is part 1, and part 2 is to get them to do what you want them to do. So we'll send Pip off, and then we'll throw her a dummy in and see if she retrieves it. Stay! Voilà. Fetch it! Find it! Fetch it! Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, and a big thank you to everybody who's liked all the Pip videos and commented, and really appreciate the comments. I'm glad you like Pip. She's a great little dog. There's been loads and loads of questions on the introducing Pip video. For those of you who haven't seen that, I'll put that in a link in the section below. In terms of like lead walking, Pip's not fully quite mastered that either, but what I would say is lead walking is just basically about consistency of knowing when they're going too far, bringing them back and telling them to sit down by your heel and stay heel and things like that. We changed her lead actually, so she did have a collar with her ID tag on, which then clipped onto a leather lead. What we found with that was it doesn't quite tell her when she's pulling enough because the tension is always the same. So we changed it to a slip lead, and I must say that works a hell of a lot better because it goes slack, and then when she pulls too much she knows that she gets a tug around the neck and she'll come back to heel, and then she'll basically respond in a better way than she would the leather lead. With the slip lead as well, you can also do a slight figure of 8, which seems to work brilliantly with spaniels in that they just don't pull at all. I think it looks a bit weird on their face. They can still breathe, they can still open their mouth, but it works a treat, and they stay right close to you. So that's that. In terms of food, as to what Pip eats, there's so much information on the internet about dog food. I did a little bit of research, and we use a dog food called Millie's Wolf Heart, which basically you can only buy online, I believe. And we have the utility mix. Pip's had the utility mix since we got her really. It was about 3-4 months old, and we mix that with a little bit of Butcher's Tripe, which you can get at any good supermarket, Waitrose, Tesco, for about 60-65p a can. So if you do have any more questions, again, feel free to leave them below, and I'll do my best to answer them. So there we go, that's Pip's birthday. I'm gonna let her eat the food now, and I'll go back to me walking her to say goodbye. Want to blow it out? Horrible. Oh. Get on. Get on. Pip has been trained not to eat at the table, so she won't actually eat the food. So I'm going to get her down off the table, put it in a bowl, and then she'll eat it. What a good dog. Come on then. Come on, get on. There, see? Chowing down. Much better. Good girl, Pip. There we have it. Pip's walk's nearly done. Her birthday's nearly over. Thanks for watching again, and we'll keep going on the Pip videos. If you do want any specific videos about Pip or about training or anything like that, let me know and I'll do my best to film it. Obviously it's a bit different now that she's not quite as young a puppy as she once was, but I'll still give you tips and hints whenever I can, and if I can, and if she allows me to film. At the moment she's found something to go chase. So thanks again, and thanks for watching Pip. See you next time. Ciao guys.